Hi, welcome to our latest question and answer episode for InstructionalFitness.com. I'm Sherilyn Roy, and this is my co-host, Joe Tong.
How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us, and actually Sherilyn's going to start us off with our first set of questions.
Question number 1 is from Dira from India. I have a very loopy lower chest and want to muscle it up. What can I do? Dira, my suggestion for you to work on your lower chest is when you're doing your chest routine, you should incorporate declines. It's a different type of way to work out the lower chest, either on a bench or on a bar, or even start off with maybe like a plate-loaded or a pin-loaded machine to work the lower chest. Do you have anything to add, Joe?
I agree. I think the only other thing is you probably want to really focus on the concentration when doing the exercise and make sure you squeeze the movement throughout the finished part of it. Question 2 is actually coming from us from Dave from Shepherd, Michigan. Dave writes in and says, will it be harmful to work out with someone with a hernia? Any exercise that should be avoided at all? And thanks for your help. Okay, with the hernia, working out's actually not going to cause any problems as long as you don't do anything that's going to strain too much. Hernia is actually the intestines coming through the abdominal wall. If you were to do exercise, say like leg presses, squats, something like that, you want to make sure you have a belt on to give you support and try not to strain too much. But like with anything that you have an injury, a hernia is something that can be serious. You want to get it addressed because you can actually have strangulation of a hernia, which will cut off the blood flow. So your basic exercises shouldn't actually cause any harm to it, but anything that's going to be heavy, requiring a lot of stress and a lot of weights, definitely put a belt on. Your thoughts?
I completely agree with you. Just be careful on the weight that you're choosing and make sure that you're using proper form. You're always drawing in your core, and that way you can protect yourself from possibly even re-aggravating your hernia.
All right, our next question comes from Toronto. Fawaz writes in and asks, hi Joe, hope you get well soon. Thank you. I've got a big problem. I think I've hit a plateau and I'm not gaining any weight. I want to gain 20 more pounds of muscle mass. Right now I'm doing the 5x5, which is 5 sets, 5 reps program. How do I bust through my plateau? Thanks. He's age 21, height 6 foot, weight 180 pounds, and goal of 200 pounds. Fawaz, the most important thing when you're trying to put on weight, even though you listed what you're doing as far as your workout, is actually your diet. Your diet is probably 70% of your progress, if not more, don't you agree?
Oh, absolutely, definitely.
So in order to get more detail with your answer, besides just your weight and height, we would need more detailed information from you. How many days a week are you training? How many meals a day are you eating? What type of meals? What type of protein? What type of carbohydrates? What type of fats? All those things are important. If you're trying to put on weight, though, I'd suggest you want to eat at least every 2 to 3 hours. You want to keep a positive nitrogen balance, so make sure your body can assimilate roughly between 25 30 grams of protein at a time. A good carb source, preferably from complex carbs, 30 to 50 grams. And these numbers are just guessing until I find out more information from you. But you want to have that, like I said, every 2 to 3 hours, about 5 or 6 meals a day, when you think. And if you send us in another question with some more detailed information on it, we could actually give you a more detailed answer. And the winner of our t-shirt giveaway is Dave from Shepherd, Michigan.
Nice job, Dave. Congratulations. And if you want your chance to win an InstructionalFitness.com t-shirt, please submit all your questions to our website, and hopefully you'll be one of those people where we get to address your question in one of these episodes, and you'll be the winner of our question and answer session.
And thanks for joining us for InstructionalFitness.com. I'm Joe Tong. I'm a host, Sherilyn Roy.